What it do, YouTube? Markiplier the Ball 5, and today we have another Unite video. I don't know if this will be double uploaded on the same day. You're gonna see like a Zeraora and Charizard video where I'm playing those two monsters, the two battles. I don't know if you're gonna see that on the same day as this or not, but either way, I'm playing solo again, like the first bit. Playing Hoopa today. I have this build with Trick and Phantom Force. I mean, it's nothing crazy. There's this Trick Phantom Force effect that Phantom Force, you get some recovery. If you're linked by Trick and you still have the ring from the Hoopa auto, you don't still have the shield, but you know the little thing that you get from Trick, and you Phantom Force someone, they can accept the portal and get some recovery. And that's kind of cool, but the thing is that it's like, I'm pretty sure it's exclusive to Trick, so you're either playing Hyperspace Hole where you can just teleport to base and recover, or you're playing in solo queue where you're using Trick, because I'm pretty sure if you're playing with any amount of other people, you're probably using Hyperspace. But if you're playing in solo like I am, you're going to be using Trick. And it's already a toss-up if people accept the portal from Hoopa's Unite move on solo, so like, that's a toss-up, so why are they going to accept the Phantom Force portal? Like, it's pretty tall task. I won't say bizarre, but either way, it's a tall task to get people to accept that shit, so I wish the Phantom Force aim, like, you had to have a target with it, I guess, for the portal thing, but I think even if they made, like, Astonish, it would still work, like, you know how Astonish's hitbox is. We pick off Dratini. I don't know if we get Bulbasaur here, we don't. But he does get Cram, which kind of sucks. I do take a berry. I got the Slag Berry, which is kind of bullshit, because I wanted to get that berry, you know, the entire point of me doing that. I don't have Confusion, which would be pretty funny on these bees, but you lose Confusion pretty early. I guess it means I'm playing well if I got it before bees. Unfortunately, I couldn't get any, all of that, so we got his Ivysaur. And I don't think I can really kill him here, because our Cramorant's not pulling it, because the Corphish is still there. So that kind of sucked. I think I steal this, though. I'm wrong. Yeah, never mind, I did take it. I'm fire like that. Yeah, if you have that little, halo from the Trick, then you can, accept Phantom Force portals and get recovery, but like I said, you're either asking a solo queue teammate to accept a portal, which they don't accept the portal on Hoopa's Unite moves, which is usually the best time to do it, or be able to do it in solo, so why would they do it like for a random Phantom Force? And if you're playing with people, then you're probably going to be using Hyperspace Hole, so you can't really get much use of it. I'm probably going to tick into my Phantom Force if I don't get it here. I think I used Trick to save Absol from himself, because he tries to dive back in. He doesn't try to dive back in, I'm wrong. But the Dragonite's E-Speed, which is funny, he dashes into me and dodges the Astonish. We do a Phantom Force now, so let's see if I can use it. I know it comes to play at least once during this game, but I just steal another berry. I don't think I had to. I think stolen berries actually despawn, so I tried to get Cramorant with the Trick, but I just shoved Piloswine away with Phantom Force. Any way to save him. Absol dives into Cramorant, or to Piloswine, because he can't really do anything. He gets away. I'm trying to score 29, but I'm not going to do that, so yeah, I'm actually a special attack specs on this build. I'm not deliberately stacking, but if I can get like a stack here or there, score like a goal here or there, then I can, like, you know, get steadily stronger, a bigger Trick shield, and of course stronger when I'm Hoopa bound. So I Phantom Force push them away, but it doesn't even get the bees until I use another string of basics, which is kind of awkward. So yeah, we have Toot down here because Absol's farming up for Unite moves. Very understandable, but they have a Dragonite, so it's go time. If you're gonna come down, the Dragonite's E-Speed Outrage though, so it's good for us, because if it was DT Hyper Beam, they probably could have just ripped it in our face, while Absol and Snorlax took as long to pull up as they did. So we got kind of lucky on that front. But we just demolished Dragonite there. I get the berry. Thankfully, I think it's Slag Berry that time. I think I put the Trick on Absol. Either I didn't or I was wrong. I actually got Phantom Force Pokemon away from the main hitbox of that, but we got a lot of people out, and I guess we just start shredding this no Dragonite in sight. Ivysaur's not around. I don't think it's Solar Beam either, so we couldn't even try to do that. I put the Trick and Phantom Force on him. He gets recovery from Dread, and then he accepts the portal and gets a little bit more recovery, so I thought that was pretty fire. And then I think I used Trick on him again here, because he's about to dive, but I used Phantom Force again rather. He doesn't accept that one because he has no reason to. He has less of a reason to than he did the first time. But you know, I thought that was Charizard for a second because of the E-Speed. Because E-Speed I think is really just the worst Flare Blitz at the end of the day. No shield. I think it has less cooldown, but Flare Blitz is a much better move, so it doesn't matter. I got my first stack, and I hate the 40-40 overdunk. Like, sometimes that's all you can do. He accidentally canceled the score, and since score shield's cooldown is so long, he doesn't have it for a while. So it actually lets me get one more stack. I think I get actually another one. I try to ping the retreat, but Cramorant uses Unite moves. I'm like, okay, well, they're out. I'm just gonna get another stack. So that's 3 quick stacks. I wasn't even deliberately doing it. But yeah, I got 3 stacks. So the goal still probably could have gotten the 4th, that 5 piece, but you know, I got 3 stacks. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess. So I'm just gonna start leveling up. I think I actually pinged to attack wild Pokemon so that people can do that. I think Cramorant's trying to do some shit there, but I didn't Phantom Force or trick him, so we can't even accept that portal. It's kind of funny. I don't know if Phantom Force reveals your location like Hyperspace. I know Hyperspace Hole, you see it on the map all the time. So I just come in to help jump that Dragonite. Give me another assist, sure. Gengar's dunking 40, but that goal is at more than 40, so it doesn't even break. And then Absol goes and kills him. So yeah, we're kind of stomping on fools right now, which is why I pinged to attack wild monster. I knew we were up by a dub. Now Mamoswine gets jumped, and it uses the Unite early, so there's no teammates around to get the buddy barrier, and if he's running that, and there's no he won't have it for the second Dreadnought that's about to happen, or the Rotom if he were to go up there. So just a straight up beat down. That happens quite a bit on solo queue. I've been playing solo a lot, been on both sides of that. I've just beaten people down, and I've been on the receiving end of a beat down. That 40 points was the only points they scored the whole game, which I actually didn't remember. But yeah, I was really not in the mix like my teammates were. I only did 20k, only took 10k, but yeah, nothing crazy there. And on to the next one, because I do play more after that. So we're on to game 2. Sip my green tea. I can't remember if Dragonite, Desi, or Absol jungles, because that's what solo queue likes to do. They like to play like with 8 junglers. We actually have 5, because Blissey and Hoopa are the 2 best junglers in the entire game, but that's a topic for another discussion. They have like 10 junglers on their team too, so it doesn't really matter. I'm just kidding, we're gonna get smashed early game if we have Dratini and Rowlet out there, so I hope that Absol... Yeah, I think Absol actually laying bot and was AFK for like the first like minutes. Like, oh, brother. And these guys were they were playing so aggro. I don't get it. Dratini tries to take our A-Bomb. Luckily, he doesn't. That was terrible on his end. And Absol just walks like 3 steps and just AFK'd there, which is very awkward and very annoying. I think I leave the A-Bombs for him, because if I don't, I'm going to be late to the odd note. But I think I actually get this odd note uncontested, because the other teams either trying to take ours, or they're stacking. I don't remember. I think there's a bounce lead down here, so yeah, that explains it. Our Rowlet gets the first goal, which is, I guess, okay. Their Squirrel is also stacking. Just like, that's what solo is devolved to. There's like 4 stackers up there, I'm guaranteed. The Blissey probably has special attack specs. They have Squirrel Luke up there, that's self-explanatory. I'm pretty sure they have Zeraora. I don't know what the fuck top lane was doing most of this early game. Like, top lane was like, they weren't bad. Well, they were kind of bad, but like, you know. I think they have 3 speedsters. I think they have Zera, Gengar, and Absol on their team, but I honestly don't remember. But I think that's 2 kills for Zera already, and it's been 1 minute, and I don't even remember if that was off of a gank, because it wasn't a 2 kill streak. So Dragonite comes down here. We're doing okay here. It's nothing crazy, but it's not like there's like they're not doing anything crazy either. So like it's kind of a stalemate down here. So I don't know why he wouldn't do a top when they were getting fucked on up there. Is that Assault Vest on Absol, I think? And top lane is going crazy. And the top lane's getting abused. We're doing good bot though. We kind of jumped out into an advantage. I think both Hoopas here are Trick. I don't know if he's playing solo duo or whatever, but we're both Trick. So a little bit of a Trick Hoopa chess match. I think I give him a berry from top lane to eat, because the other berries are cool. I don't have any points. I'm going to try to get this odd note to stack, but I think it actually gets taken from me. And I don't remember if I pinged the ID energy, but I think it just gets taken from me because he doesn't realize. I guess like most Hoopas don't stack anyway. And I don't even stack on this Hoopa. I just have the item like, oh, in case I score, you know, might as well. It's like a might as well like kind of thing. You know, I run on slow roll as well. I don't really try to stack a slow roll, but if I get like a couple points here or there, the extra damage on the Unite move is always appreciated. I'm not running like an Amnesia Skull, but I'm running the CC build. But you know, I am able to get 1 more stack though when I do push Hoopa away. I think that's all I get though until Zap. But it doesn't matter because it's not like my primary objective. So I guess it's kind of like defeats the purpose if you're not really deliberately going for it. But it's just, you know, it's cool to just get bonus damage here and there. And even if I don't get anything, Absol dies like right before the B spawn, which kind of sucks. Dragonair is so in the mix. He gets D-Knight. And I realized that the Zera doesn't have Wild Charge yet, so we're like, get that motherfucker. So we do, in fact, do that. I Phantom Force a little late, but I still picked him off with my basics. I didn't have to Phantom Force there, but I clicked too fast. I think he was dying anyway. Dragonite Hyper Beam. So we have Hyper Beam D-Knight this time. The other one was on the other team, and they had Outrage E-Speed, so that's cool. I think we get him out of here. No, we don't, because he's stuff cheap, so Covet would have probably gotten away as well, but yeah, I get the Greeted Berry from that, which is kind of funny. I don't think there's any berries on the map. I think that's what that means. Because yeah, bottom pool's gone and top pool must not have any. We can just all shred this, and we should. But then when Greeted and Big T and whoever else pull up, they get distracted. And Absol and Dragonite should be like, you know, soloing that. Like, it's Bullet Seed. It's not even Belch. You can solo the objective. Like, with the HP was already at, you might as well have done that. So I just get out of here before he kills me. But I actually think he just catches there. But I think I kill him, or I just force him out at the very least. But yeah, at least we got Rotom up there after how bad top lane was doing for a majority of this early game. I just take a berry like that, just cut the loss, because I don't know if there's any berries up there anyway, and they're about to break top. I think if Rotom gets in, I actually don't even remember. So I'm just trying to get up to my Unite move. I probably have it if we got that Dreadnought, but you know, I really wish they didn't get distracted by the. I mean, it's probably a fair play for them to try to get them out of here, but it's kind of unfortunate that it happened at the end of the day. Like, he just... whatever. It's past it. It's in the past. Can't let it affect us. I don't think I go top for a really long time on a Dragonite. Why are you so... like, he's so in the mix. And then Absol things keep pressure on. Decidueye died to Zapdos about 10,000 times by now. So, okay, just let me get my Unite move. I have it for... if I have it for second Dreadnought, then maybe something better happens. Dragonite never escaped that. He never retreated, which is crazy, because why wouldn't you ever retreat there? I think he actually got out. I tried to trick Blissey to retreat. I can't trick Absol because my trick's on cooldown, because I used it so Blissey could get out, and then Absol just dove into the mix and died as well. So I'm like, okay, if I get this, I get my Unite move. Decidueye needs his too, but I'm Hoopon down. I Phantom Force back just so I can get my thing. I pinged that Dreadnought here, or about to be here, and I pull up to it because I know that even if they don't pull up, I can get a portal for them to accept. But like I said in the beginning of the video, like, getting them to accept that portal is a tall task. So we forced the T-Sarina to use his Unite there, which is pretty cool, because that means that they won't have it for this Dreadnought. So I'm gonna actually just pop mine because none of their team's here, so I'm just gonna let mine rip so that my team can accept the portal. And surprise, surprise, Blissey doesn't accept the portal, but Desi is ulting from right there, so that's fine. But I guess I don't know what Blissey would do accepting the portal, but yeah. I'm trying to get people to retreat. Blissey's dead, so I can't do that. I think I used the trick on Decidueye so he can retreat, and this is like the stupidest shit ever. After I say that, after I put the portal on him, or the shield, you'd think that he would, you know, start going back, but he just dove closer. Like, it's not like he went back and then fired Spirit Shackle from a longer range. He literally went closer. He went closer in. But yeah, Rotom gets in, and I think this Rotom gets in and then absolutely dies or leaves it. I don't remember what happened. I think he dies here, but I remember I have this 40 piece. Oh, Absol gets the 40 piece, and the goal's at like 12, and I realized, I was like, oh shit, let me just go get this point real quick. And then Blissey, I even used my eject button to get there before you dunk 15 into a 12 goal when a 40 is pulling up, and we had a Dragonite with 40 who could have United moved to the, just like a very mind-boggling bad play. It would have got my third stack, which would have helped me put damage, or to help me get this trick shield on Decidueye. I made it a little stronger. I actually missed him there, which is pretty funny. But I think we're up, so I think I just say to just attack Wild Bonds. Any fight between like 315 and like 201 that doesn't have to do with that third Rotom, I hate. I do not like those fights. So I'm just gonna use my Phantom Force to get these bees. It's a lot slower than Shadow Ball is at this shit. Like, it's very bad. I don't think Phantom Force at bees is kind of tragic, but let that be what it is. I'm telling people to retreat because, like, they're pushing bottom. I'm like, okay, just let them have it. More autos will spawn. We can get more farm. We're up, so it's not like we're gonna be like down by like 800 points if they do score here. I think their Dreadnought spawns. I don't think, I know it spawns considering it spawned. So I finally get all these V's and Dragon with a big ass Hyper Beam. I probably shouldn't even have this many points in my Unite Ball, but my opportunity to score. Okay, let's go mid, guys. So, and like even right before Zap, he's trying to push, and he doesn't. He could have accepted the portal, got some recovery, but he decided to chase their aura. And I figured, okay, so their Hoopa used their Unite move over there. So I'm gonna put a portal up, see who accepts it. I think Blissey accepts it here, and Desi should accept it, but he doesn't. Like I don't know what they're doing down there. Like they're just in the mix. Like come to Zap. Desi doesn't come to Zap. I don't know what he's doing. But it doesn't even matter because we get it. Because Zeraora has too many wild charge targets that it can't target Zap. So I wouldn't even call that lucky because like they didn't even bother to show up until it was too late. I Phantom Force pushed Greedent, but it was an awkward push. I didn't want to push him like that. He has the Bullet Seed, but I just have Trick and Eject button. So I score. We win this game, so that's cool. I was gonna like Magician to get some more points and then dunk those, but I only got like one, like literally one. So it wasn't even worth it. So I think I actually just die here because I'm just lollygagging at this point. But if they're taking the time to kill me while I'm doing this, it means they're not trying to go score. And it's really like it's precious clock time that's getting used up. So that's like, I really don't like that play that I just made. I hate it with every like fabric in my like, with every fiber of my being, every fabric of my being. I hate the play a lot. I do not like that play at all. I hate it. Is basically what I'm trying to say there. And our Absol isn't even the thing that makes it broken. It's Psycho Cut, but like it doesn't matter, we won because they're fighting someone at goal. I'm telling them, just retreat, we can play defense, we can win. Dragonite, I think Dragonite would have missed the ult if Zero didn't move, which is pretty funny, but it doesn't matter because he kills him. So I think that genuinely would have missed if Zero just didn't move, which is hilarious, but it doesn't matter. I do this funny thing where you can Phantom Force and then go back and then Phantom Force. I mean, it's very not practical in the actual game, but it's pretty funny. Obviously, I wouldn't be able to do that like in the first like 9 minutes. I put another Unite portal up, see if anyone accepts it. They can't because like, the game's about to end anyway. But yeah, 2 Hoopa games, 2 wins, one of which was just a straight up beatdown, and the other one was pretty respectable. A lot better. A lot of my Hoopa outings in solo queue have not been the greatest, so these 2 clean games is pretty good to see. And another 114 for the Hoopster. Nothing crazy stat-wise. I remember when I was playing this model for the first time, I was like, it wasn't on release. I think it was like after a couple of nerfs, I think. But I was going crazy because my solo teammates weren't playing up to par, so I had to carry them cats. But this game was pretty cool. They were all in the mix. I was at 22k, 20k because how little I was in the mix compared to everyone else. It's just pretty hilarious. But this shows like, bro, you guys need to stop pushing. But I guess it worked out because we won. But that'll do it. Thank you guys for watching. See you next time.